So, good morning everyone. This is Angel Casey Lumina from Betaled 221. Then I will be tackling about Philippine animation. So, let's start. What is animation? So, the history of animation in the Philippines. I have a link here, but sorry, I'm not able to play this link here because I'm only using my cell phone. So for you to be able to understand what really animation is, you can click this link and you can watch this video. Then next, history of Philippine animation. So the beginning of the Philippine animation industry traces its origins back to the 1980s, being one of the earlier players in the industry, with the local Philippine animation industry scene being around for already 20 years. So grabe guys, dugan na jud kay siya. Matrace iyang origin from way back 1980s. Then, the Philippines is considered one of the stronger Asian players in the realm of animation globally. So, grabe ang Philippine guys. Then, the progress and development of history in the Philippines having originated from Filipino-made cartoons by comics. The Philippine animation industry later found opportunities abroad on a big animated projects. In previous projects of DreamWorks Studios in Los Angeles, the Filipino animation Ronnie Del Carmen was chosen as the artistic supervisor for works like The Prince of Egypt and The Road to El Dorado. So, guys, ang progress and development sa history of the Philippine animation, kay grabe jud kay siya, guys. Kay from sa una guys, kung familiar mo unsa ng comics book, through ko ano na siya guys, drawing guys with kanang na caption. Basta guys, kung dili mo familiar, ako nakaabot pa ko ana nga time, but dili na kay to siya kuan guys, kay na-build naman to nila ang digital nga pag-way sa animation, digital way in making animation movie. In 1983, Bubang Animation Incorporated, an Australian company, established a branch in the Philippines. Optifix International Incorporated, originally called Asian Animation, was one of the first Filipino-owned corporations in 1988. Another large company known as Phil Cartoon was established. So, as someone na guys, nanadyoy own ang kuan, nanadyoy kanang Asian animation nga makuan jud nato nga Philippine is one of the most popular in terms in making animation. So other major studios in the country have emerged, including Toei Animation, a Japanese company with a Philippine subsidy that has worked on G.I. Joe, Transformers, Dragon Ball, Sailor Moon, and Nadja, and Top Peg Animation and Creative Studio, in which is a Philippines-owned company which has worked on Disney television series, including 101 Dalmatians, the series The Legend of Tarzan, Kim Possible, and Hercules in 1998. In 2009, Toei Animation and Top Drew were part of 2010 to 11 Philippines Top 15,000 Corporation, as well as 4 members of the Association Council of the Philippines. So, dugay na jud kay ni ang kuan guys no, kaning mga Transformer, Dragon Ball, so kinsa pa to nakaabot, murag tiguang na jud dito guys, kay kanang usa sa mga kuan sa progress and development, murag up kanang what do you call this, apil na siya sa pag usbong, apil na siya sa achievement sa history of Philippine animation. The next is okay, let's continue. studios here in the Philippines. So this is the studios we found in the Philippines. So first is the Nine Lives Animation Studios. Lives Animation Studios is a full-service animation and graphic design company capable of providing high-quality 2D digital animation, comics and manga, game asset animation, flash, 3D or CG animation, illustrations, concept designs, and more. So next is Animation Outsource. So started in 2012, Animation Outsource is a full-service animation studio with a production facility in the Philippines and with clients worldwide. We create awesome animation for explainer videos, cartoons, series, TV and web content, e-learning, and custom projects. Our team consists of animators, storyboard artists, graphic designers, and storytellers. Collectively, we are passionate about telling stories and explaining ideas through unique animation. So the next is Emotoon Studio, a studio located in Cebu, Philippines that specializes in 2D cartoon animation and creating our own opportunity in the animation industry. The studio was founded by Fillmore Emot Amodia in 2009. We started with the simple illustration projects wherein we were commissioned to create the assets and animation. And in the following years, we've worked on marketing or explanation videos, animated music videos, and short animation. Then, the Seabiscuit Films. Seabiscuit Films specializes in producing food, travel, and lifestyle content. The company takes pride in coming up with great audiovisual solutions to a myriad of commercial, corporate, artistic, and personal needs. So, as what you can see in the PowerPoint, I mean in the screen, every studio films, has different purpose na ay para sa mga pagkaon, na ay para sa mga cartoons, mga salida, or kanang mga edited anime, ay kanang, sa tawagan, ay kanang mga kuan, is lain siya na ay pang TV, na ay pang cartoon, na ay pang web, na ay pang internet learning. So, daghan siya, guys. Then, Filipino animators abroad state their roots and their contributions to the big animation industries. Excuse me, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm not feeling well. So, first is Nelson Bohol. Muna siya si Nelson Bohol, guys. Pixar's Nelson Ray Bohol was part of Inside Out, Monster University, Brave, Wall-E, Ratatouille, Cars, and Finding Nemo. He graduated architecture at Manuel Alcazar University and has joined Pixar in August 2000. So, in my previous discussion, guys, I mentioned this studio, this studio, the Pixar studio, animation studio. Then, Bohol, grabe ka siya, oh. Siya rin na wala jud tay alam guys kung kuan unsa ka, di ba, nindot kaning Ratatouille, Cars, Finding Nemo, nindot kay na, guys, bisang tud karon makuha na sa mga bata nga mo tan-awon, but kanang wala ta kaila kinsay gakuan jud ana, kinsa ang part anang gabuhat anang animation. The next is Ruben Aquino. While working for Disney, Ruben Aquino became part of the films Winnie the Pooh, The Princess and the Frog, The Lilo and Stitch. He won the Outstanding Achievement in Character Animation Award in the International Animated Society's 26th Annual Annie Awards too. So, guys, kinsa may di maparta na, guys, nga kadaghan ni believe sa Lilo and Stitch, and Stitch is one of the most favorite characters sa mga bata, guys, especially na nga spre sa ka-age na to nga nakasubaybay jud aning Lilo and Stitch. Kaya kanisang Winnie the Pooh, guys, nindot pud kini siya, pero karon murag dili na kay sila ma-appreciate, guys, because of the technology kanang mix of the new sa tawagan na yun, tungod sa mga mas daghan pang na nabuhat kay tungod sa technology. Then Armand Serrano, one of the brains behind films such as Big Hero 6, Brother Bear, and Lilo and Stitch's Walt Disney visual development artist Armand Serrano. He worked at Sony and it was part of Hotel Transylvania and Claudia with a Chance of Meatballs films. He's been working in the industry for almost 3 decades now. Guys, sana all na lang jud nila, guys. While Mars Cabrera, animator and layout artist, Mars Cabrera formed part of films such as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Sabrina the Animated Series, and Joseph to name a few. He earned Bachelor of Fine Arts at the University of Santo Tomas. So si Trinidad, Walt Disney story artist Jose Trinidad became part of films such as Zootopia, Rick It Ralph, Tangled, and The Princess and the Frog. She is graduated of Call Arts Character Animation Program. So Bobby Pontelias, Zootopia, on one hand, is the most recent work of Bobby Pontelias, a character designer animator at Walt Disney Animation Studios. Likewise, he was shown his skills in the films Frozen, Big Hero 6, Wreck-It Ralph, Rio, and Ice Age 4. He's an Oscar nominee for Best Animated Short Film for One Small Step. Then Virginia Cruz Santos, University of Santo Tomas graduate Virginia Cruz Santos is among those behind the movie The Incredibles. She studied fine arts, major in advertising at UST before she became part of Pixar. So mostly nila guys sa Pixar studio sila na part. Then Rone Del Carmen, Pixar story artist and designer Rone Del Carmen is part of Inside Out, Wall-E, Finding Nemo, The Road to El Dorado, and The Prince of Egypt. He was one of the story writers and co-directors for the 2015 Pixar film Inside Out, for which he was nominated for an Academy Award for Best Original Screenplay. Sana all. Grabe, lahi-lahi lang achievement, guys. But, as what you can see, na sila same silag story nga kanang same silag animation sa tawagan same na part sila sa same nga na animation industries, but ang kwan lang is naa sila sa abroad. So, Philippine animation examples identify each type of animation. So, here it is. So, Ibong Adarna, nagkuha na siya ron, guys. Naagyapon siya up until now because part siya sa kanang history na libro ni siya. Then, gikuan po gini siya sa Filipino nga subject. So, based on the famous local epic about a mythical bird and three princes, this local animated movie featured the voice of famous actors and singers. This included Eugene Velasquez, Martin Rivera, Boots Anson Roa, Marvin Agustin, and Julina Magdangal, who gave voice to the magical bird. Jerry Garcia, the pioneer of Pinoy animation, was the writer and the director of the film. Awarded as the first full-length Pinoy animated film, Adarna adapted the story of the eponymous folklore and turned it into cartoon. It took animators plenty of time to finish voice recordings, drawings, and storyboards as part of the cell animation technique. Then next is the Urduha. I'm not familiar with this, but this 100-minute film showed the life and struggles of Princess Urduha, a warrior princess in Pangasinan, actors Eugene Velasquez, Cesar Montano, Eddie Garcia, Johnny Delgado, and Jay Manalo formed the cast, giving voices to the lead characters. In the story, Princess Urduha is the only daughter of Tawi tribe's chieftain Lakhanpate. He wants her to marry Simakwel, someone she disliked. Instead, Urduha falls in love with Lim Hang, a stranger who escapes from the wrath of Wang and hides in Tawis's Tawil, Tawili's place. Rather, Limhang's kindness and good deeds won the tribe's trust and respect. The tribe bravely fought against Wang. Orduha is a product of teamwork among a group of Filipino animators who use the traditional animation process of hand drawing. So, ang Orduha guys, gigamitan siya og traditional animation. Ang kanang drawing, dili siya digital made. Dayo sa mundo ng Ementalia 2008, the movie showed the adventure of an 11-year-old boy as he attempted to rescue his kidnapped grandparents. His quest led him to a magical land called Elementalia, which housed popular local creatures of mythology such as Capre, Aswang, and Tikbalang. Dayu starred voice actors Nash Aguas, Michael V. Minsan ni Becky Galiaga, and Trina Legaspi. A mix of traditional and 3D animations, the film became the country's first all-digital full-length animated feature. Over 500 animators work on the 2D animation of characters and the 3D animation of the scenes backdrops. Then, our PG Metanoia 2010. So, mostly mga laki ang familiar ani nga movie guys. Our PG Metanoia shares the story of a timid young online gaming the named Nico. Nice ba ni siya nga kuan guys nga animated series. Every time Nico plays Metanoia and MMORG, he turns into an unpredictable wanderer equipped with a magic yo-yo and starting agility. The film used the voices of Sejon Haranilla, Aga Mulak, Mika de la Cruz, Bong Navarro, and Eugene Domingo. RPG became the first full-length 3D animated film in the Philippines. So 3D na siya guys. Then Saving Sally, a story of teenage love between a young aspiring comic book artist and a gadget inventor. Saving Sally depicts a Manila state of mind in Marty's world. In here, huge animated monsters roam the stress of Manila while tackling the characters' yearning and the country's current rampant issues. Enzo Marcos gave life to Marty's role while Rian Ramos played Sally. So, behind the nice story and visual of Saving Sally hides the entire staff and cast struggles. It is perhaps the toughest in the list because the film took a decade before it finally reached the cinemas. It ran out of funds, faced problems with the initial casting, and endured arduous editing works, but it's worth the long wait. What makes Saving Sally a great artwork is it mixes 2D animation with live actors. So that's all. Thank you.